316 Minecraft with me, MC316. It's very good to be back. Been a bit of a rough week. I've not been well. I've had, one of those really annoying sore throats and cough things. It's basically meant I can't talk. I've also had one of those really annoying mouth ulcers. Where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. Ended up, at the wife's advice, putting salt on it. Word of advice, people, if you want to get rid of a mouth ulcer, putting salt on it is great, but it hurts like anything. Oh. Anyway, let's have a look at the episode plan for today. I have an episode plan somewhere. I was organised. Make a minecart, gather some rails, build a nether portal in the village, build a villager trading room, connect to the Nether Hub, etc., and move a villager, because there's a really nice villager with an efficiency 5 trade that I really want. But I don't want to have to go all the way over there to go and get it. So I think the first thing we'll do is, well, let's have a look at our... Let's make a minecart, because if I don't make a minecart, I'll forget. So let's do that. I've never actually made a minecart. Oh, hang on a minute, hang on. I don't need to make a minecart, because I found one when I was caving in an abandoned mine shaft. That's cool. So while I'm going over here, I want some rails, probably. I don't know how many rails I want. I'll take 3 stacks. Let's see if I can find this minecart. Come on, minecart, where are you? This base is getting too big. It needs to be more compact. Knowing me, I'll put it in furniture. Minecart. Now, so what have we got? Let's have a look. We've got the minecart, we've got the rails. We need to go to the village then. I'm slightly worried. Oh, I missed it. I missed the Nether Hub because I wasn't concentrating. Where is the Nether Hub? Oh, it's here. Yeah, I ended up killing a pigman, or nearly killing a pigman, that was kind of in here, but it slipped back through the Nether portal before I got a chance to finish it off. Therefore, there might be an extremely annoyed pigman on the other side of this Nether portal. So let's see. I would say that's a yes. Alright, I'm getting. So I think before I need to do anything else, I need to recover my health for a start. Oh, we're okay. Right, here we go. So here's my problem. The portal is in the flower biome, which is great, but where I actually want to be is in a village which is kind of somewhere over here, I seem to remember. I did actually mark it out with torches, but I'm hardcore me. I can find a way, because I know it's in a sort of... Oh, this is lovely. I've shown the girls this, they'll love this. So no doubt we'll do some flower picking. It's like somewhere over this direction. I've got lost, I can't believe... No, have I got lost? I know, I can see sand. I think we're fine. Somewhere over here is a village. Yes, exactly, somewhere exactly over there. So I could either build a really long minecart track from the village to the portal, or I could just build a new portal. Oh, is that clay? It's always worth having clay, isn't it? Bunnies! Should I have some clay? Yeah, I think I have some clay. Because I quite like the look of stained clay in Minecraft. There we go. Right. What's down there? Oh, hello, iron. What's that? It's a bit dangerous. Looks like one of those sort of things that would collapse if you did a block update on it. So I'm not going to do that. Right, so where is my efficiency? Let's get rid of these, because I'm just going to prick myself on these, basically. That's what's going to happen there. I'm sure I don't really need cactus, so somewhere around here is... Hello, villagers. Where is my villager with the efficiency 5 trade? I'll label him up. Well, that was about 30 seconds. Efficiency 5 tier 2 trade, and I can even see he's in there. That's good. So, without further ado, let's build a quick nether portal. Oh, I'm hungry. Let's see where we end up. How are we doing for time? It's about midday. Good. Those 2 blocks. Block, block, block. What I don't want to do here is fall into the well, because that would be bad. Right, let's get our flint and steel and light this bad boy up. We'll also put some torches on here for good measure, because I like putting torches on nether portals. So I'm going to look at that block there and see where we end up, what the coordinates are. And, I'm looking at, oh, that's quite high. That's 2, 1, 2, 0, minus 1. Okay. So basically I need to divide those by 8. Well, 1 divided by 8 is going to be practically 0. I'll be able to do this in my head, but I'm going to use a calculator if you'll just bear with me. Okay, well, I've done my calculation and I'm just heading back to the portal and it's raining. That's really annoying. But never mind. Right. Here we go. So we're back here. Let's bring up our coordinates. We are at 247.25 and we want to be at 265.0. So we need to go this way basically. A little. Okay, I'm going to need to label these up in a minute. Did I bring my nether pick? I didn't. It's going to be really annoying. Oh, let's go this way. Did I say I needed to be at 265.0? 265. Nearly. That's fine. Let's just go this way. This is so hypersensitive, this pig. It's ridiculous. Oh. It would appear I'm going the wrong way. Okay, ignore me on that one. Oh, hello. I love you. Yes, lovely. I'm just coming back there with my silk touch pick. Actually, what I'm going to do, put some netherrack in here. I might even go back for some tools. Clearly, I need a silk touch pick. 2, 6, 5, 4. Getting close. 3. 2. Do. That's close enough. Let's clear up a little bit of space around the portal. Inventory is getting full. Right. So this should come out of the new portal, or not, or something like. Yes. Very good. There is our efficiency efficiency 5 tier 2 trade. Great. So now we've got a quick way of getting back from there to the Nether Hub. I'll take my F3 off now, so let's light this up on the way back. More observant among you will realise that I did say that I always light up on the right hand side, but as I'm going backwards I was lighting up on the left hand side. You know what I mean. But torches on the left should always lead back to safety. That's my motto. So there's the portal. I need to get some signs. I need to get some glowstone. Quite sure why I've come out of this. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why I've come out in the fire biome. I think what I really meant to do was go back. Is it this way? See, I'm lost now. Oh, it's this way. This way. Okay, so I will meet you back at the house in a minute. Okay, well, I've made it back to the house. I've slept, because fortunately it was just about dark when I got back. I've got a load of stuff in here that I really don't need to have, so we'll shove that in the item elevator. Incidentally, coming up, guys, is going to be another video on item elevators, because I need to rebuild this thing so it works with 1.9, because that's got to be out soon, surely. And I've got a good design for it, I think, which I can't see that anybody else has actually tried, probably because it's rubbish. So hopefully I'll have my own unique item elevator design. Obsidian we can now put... Really? Obsidian we can now put back, can't we? Just making sure I've got everything on here. Probably put the flint and steel back, actually, because I think there's one of those... Where am I going? Where am I actually going? There's flint and steel somewhere in the nether, I think. Good tip for you, if you're exploring nether fortresses, or if your nether portal gets blown out by a ghast, because although it won't destroy the obsidian, it will unlight the portal, you know, as if you were blowing a candle out. There are nearly always one or two flint and steels in chests in nether fortresses, because I've found a few actually, so yeah, that's a worthwhile tip. There you go. So the next thing on our list, I suspect, where's my book gone? It's up there, up there, up there, up there. Let's have a look at the book. So we've made a minecart, we've gathered some rails, we've built another portal. Build a villager trading room is a... Oh, I know what we could do with, actually. It'd be quite nice to have some of these nether thingies, these, sorry, nether thingies, what are they actually called? Jack-o'-lanterns, that's what I mean. Where have I put jack-o'-lanterns? Are they up here somewhere? This item storage system is lovely and the sorting is fantastic, but it's out of control. So I think we'll just take a few of those so we know what we're doing. And let's go back down what we were actually doing. Yeah, derpy. I know. But this is all a bit on the fly. Well, I haven't planned at all how I'm going to make this room, just to make you feel even better. There we go. So I've built a little exit here. My plan is just to... Oh, I forgot my nether pick. Did I get my nether pick? I don't really need it. I might need it. My plan is to hollow out an area here. It's a bit laggy. Why is it so laggy? No, it's not too bad. Yeah, my plan is just to build a little room here that we can use to store the villagers, but we'll keep them safe. In fact, I might even see if I've got any iron doors that I can use. To be slightly careful of the light levels here, as you should whenever you take blocks out of a cave. It's just amazing. I think like this, I've just knocked some blocks out, so probably the light level's going to be dropping a bit, so we'll fix that with a torch. Put some more, what is temporary light in here just to make sure I can hear a thingamy. I spawned somewhere around the other side, I believe. Right. He's clearly not annoyed with me, so that's okay. So, what are we going to do for a room here? Well, I thought it'd be quite nice. I'm just going to mark this with stone brick for the moment, just to have a little corridor. I'm just going to make it very short for now, just 4, I think. Yes, I know I'm breaking dirt with a pickaxe. So sue me. Yeah, let's get our stone bricks. Just going to make the idea is just to have little kind of cells on the sides here where we can put the villagers. So we might have one in there, and we'll have like a sign over the door saying what the trade is. That was the idea I had in mind. I know it's all a bit basic at the moment, but we only actually need one cell to test this with, don't we? What I thought I'd do is push him in there. We'll have some glowstone, not glowstone. I'll have a jack-o'-lantern in the ceiling so you can actually see. Let's eat some food actually while we're here. If you didn't know, jack-o'-lanterns have to be placed kind of with another block underneath, which is why I've done this. Otherwise, if I try and place one there, for example, I can't place it, but I can place one there because there is a block. Okay, I'll take that out now. Yeah, I know this isn't very exciting, but what are you going to do? Just so I can get my first villager in, really. So the plan basically is to stick him in with a minecart. So let's have a go at this. The villager we haven't got yet, you notice. But as we get more villagers, you see, we can expand all this, can't we? There we go, I think that's secure now. Apart from, we can't actually see. We need to go up one, don't we, really? Because this was going to be a corridor. Now we're going to put signs on top of the doors, which I think we probably still are. Let's climb up here and have a look. Okay, so this is going to be our corridor. And, oh, actually the roof is going to end up being this nether brick, which I like, so that's good. Just trying to alternate it nicely. Two, that's fine. Ow. Yeah, so we should be able to see, shouldn't we, what's what. Perfect. I think there's probably due to be another jack-o'-lantern going there, but don't worry about that. We can do that later. I'm not planning to power the minecart tracks, by the way, just so you know. Not for now, anyway. What's the light level like here? Oh, light level's still 10, so stuff isn't going to spawn. Although I might just put a torch in there. I didn't get signs and I didn't get my pickaxe. My nether pick and my silk touch pick, so I need to go back for those. I will just quickly put some rails down. So all I really need to do is that's going to work. It's glitching. Okay. Basically just pretty much into here, and then when he's in there I'm going to break the blocks around him, break the minecarts under him and block him in basically, and put a trapdoor there, then trapdoor, fence gate, then people can't get to him. People, and I meant to say people, I mean zombies of course. So let's go back for the things I've forgotten, which are signs and pickaxes. Fortunately it's not too far. Okay, so I've got too much stuff in my inventory. Where are we? Silk touch pick 2. Ooh. Pickaxe. Nether pick will have. Excuse me. And silk touch pick 2, and it's going dark again. So now I've got this stuff, I will meet you back at the village after I've been to sleep. Well, I had to show you this. I just thought I'd stop off and pick up some of this glowstone on the way past. Look, it's just kind of... I've never seen glowstone spawn inside netherrack before. That is just weird. I'm just going to dig around it, see how much there is. This is very cool. I like that very much. It makes me very excited. I know, I'll eat a sheltered life. It's kind of the way that it just goes into the... Oh, wow. Yes, look at that. There's a whole load more back here. Let's dig our way into that. Ah, oh, look at this area. Well, that's one to explore, isn't it, at some point? But that point is not now because we are getting distracted from the mission. Hello, piggy. Silk touch pick. That's what we need. That's silk touch pick 2 because I lent it onto one of the keys and I never got it back. Always use a silk touch pick for glowstone if you can. Otherwise, use a fortune 3 pick. Okay. So that is actually quite interesting down there. How much? Oh, 16 glowstone. That's better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick. What are you doing? So it's that touched on the right. This must be the portal to... Oh yeah, that's right, because I accidentally made a 3x3 portal, didn't I? Okay, so this is going to be the portal to the village. Let's just label that. And what are the chances of it being night time when I get there? Oh no, we're okay, it's midday. So this is going to be interesting, because I'm going to have to deal with those pigmen. Alright, so how am I going to do this? I don't know how to do this. What I do know is if I go back through, what I probably need to do is make a safe area on the other side. I know pigmen will spawn, hopefully. So we'll try and make it flat area. I'm going to light this up as much as I possibly can. Might make it a tiny bit bigger actually. Don't need the silk touch pick. Might use the nether pick. Just want some room to manoeuvre, you know. Just don't know which way we're going to come out. So I want to make sure I've got space. Can make sure this guy... Let's be able to do a test actually. Make sure this guy doesn't escape on us. Hear this video going for ages. It always does. Right. I think we've got enough space back here. Touch down just in case. Touch over here. Some over here. That's the way out. There we go. So we should be covered now. So this is going to be the start of our minecart track. Now I haven't got enough minecart tracks to do the whole thing, sadly. Which is a real shame. So what I'm also going to do is put minecart tracks around here. That's going to get in the way. My plan, I'm not going to use powered rails, I'm just going to push him. So avoid him being on the bend, so we'll break that, break that. Okay. So I'm hoping we can get him in a minecart when we get across here. Now, part of me thinks I should actually make a quick bed, because it is kind of approaching night time now. I'm going to do that. I'm going to sort out a bed and I'll be back with you when it's daytime again.